Today we're going over the top 10 abilities in Madden Ultimate Team right now. Now we're going to show you how to use them. We're going to show you what I have them on and what players I have them on, where you should have them in your field, and obviously most important, we are going to rank them. There might be more than 10. We'll group some together because they might be close to the same ability, but we're just going to give you a complete overhaul and then give you my top 10 abilities in Madden Ultimate Team right now. Now, before we jump in, boys, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I know Madden 26 is coming soon, so we are trying to pick up some traction before Madden 26 starts, and we're just going to keep pumping out videos every single day. I was not sure how exactly to go about this video, so we are just going to look at my team and show you the best abilities that I like to use, and that's going to kind of help us grind out that top 10 inabilities. Now, I'd say the least important abilities are going to be on your wide receivers for route running. Now, they are going to be decent, but I don't think they're going to break the top 10, but we'll see. We'll start out with the quarterback, which obviously is the most important position on offense, and I will just take a couple abilities here. I'm going to go ahead and say Dots, Master Tack, and Gambit are all going to all three going to be in the top 10. Gambit is a combination of Gunslinger and Pass Lead Elite, and it's only 1 AP on JJ McCarthy. Obviously, if it's more AP, you don't want to use it, but having those abilities combined for cheap or no AP, and then Master Attack is obviously what we know it is: hot routes, quick adjustments, and playmaker. And then Dots is basically a perfect pass on every single throw, including high balls. Gift Wrap could make the list, but I don't think it's worthy of a top 10 spot right now. So there's three abilities just to start us off. We are now going to jump into the offensive line. Now, this ability is going to be very, very nasty, but it's one of the top 10 in the game, so that's why we have it on here, and that's going to be Vanguard, as I'm sure you all know. It's basically going to pancake every single player unless they have reinforcement, especially corners, defensive backs, linebackers. Some of the runs I get using Vanguard is actually insane. I currently have 4 on my offensive line, and you can also add this ability at receiver as well. So receiver's going to get this. That's an important ability. And tight ends. A lot of them have it for 0 now, so why not have it if you can get it? Vanguard's going to be in the top 10 there. I don't think we're going to have an exact ranking now that we're going through this video, but that is 4 abilities. We're going to jump over to the defensive side, and the top defensive ability for me is probably going to be Avalanche. That's going to cause a lot of those fumbles, and as we all know, fumbles can change the game, and we'll add Enforcer Supreme into that as well. If you have Avalanche and Enforcer Supreme combined, you can make anybody fumble, whether they have Truz, whether they have Tank. I have made Daniel Falele fumble, and that's the best running back in the game with basically every ability you can have on a running back. So 5 and 6 here, not in any order, but Avalanche and Force Supreme. And then one of the newer abilities that wasn't out all year is going to be Reinforcement. This is going to counter Vanguard, the only ability in the game that's going to counter Vanguard. So if you can get this, put it on. Not a lot of D-backs get it. More are getting it as we move forward in the game towards the end of the year because these cards are just insane. So there is 5, 6, and 7. I believe that's 5, 6, and 7, right? We'll give you a couple more. Either way, it doesn't matter. But Reinforcement, Avalanche, and Force Supreme, probably my top 3 on defense right now. For abilities 8 and 9, we are going to look at coverage abilities on your defensive backs, along with some of your linebackers in the game. It's going to be universal coverage and pick artist and or lurk artist, basically the same thing. So we're going to tier them together, pick artist and lurk artist. But universal coverage is every knockout in the game, man and zone. So when you have this ability, you do not need to add any zone or man knockouts, which allows you to get things like out my way, tackle supreme, form tackler. That way, these guys can tackle those big Vanguard running backs and receivers that are coming at you, and even quarterbacks. I'm sorry, not tackle Vanguard guys. Angry runs guys, counteract that Vanguard, and even tackle the angry runs quarterbacks. The quarterbacks are getting angry runs, Truz. I mean, the ability to tackle a quarterback needs to be easier. They need to fumble more, but with these abilities at endgame and the guys making these cards, it's pretty much impossible. So you want to pray for a hit stick. That's why you want Avalanche to Force Supreme. As you can see, this card gets that. This card gets Pick Artist. This card gets Universal Coverage. That's why he's on my team. Some of these cards are very expensive, some are not, but if you're looking to build an endgame team, these abilities are going to be the ones that you want. Next up, we are going to look at the final ability, which is on the defensive line. Now, there can be more than one defensive line ability, obviously, but the most important to me, and I'm sure everybody knows what's coming here, is going to be Colossus. Now, if you stack this with Relentless, it's even better. I haven't seen anybody get Colossus for 0 unless it's Furious George, LTD, and those cards are insanely expensive. So Most of the time, you're going to be paying 1 AP for Colossus. You stack it with Relentless, and that is the best defensive line stack in the game. Every one of my D linemen has Colossus right now, besides one of my D tackles who really does not play unless I run 4 down linemen. So, Hassan Reddick, obviously, cheap card. You upgrade him with Surge. Very, very good. To show you guys, we're not just giving you random ability stacks that we think are good. We actually use these on our own team, and I'm going to show you where. We have right guard, center, left guard, left tackle. Every single one of these guys has Vanguard and also Secure Protector if you can get it. That's going to be another very, very good ability for your offensive line. Both of our top 2 tight ends are also going to have Vanguard for 0 AP. So these team Surge guys are very important to have on your team. They go from 92 to 99 with Surge currency. And then fullback and all my receivers are going to have Vanguard as well. So whenever I'm running the ball, you got a corner out there that doesn't have reinforcement or tackling ability, they are going to get ran over, and running is going to be very, very easy. You've seen our quarterback, JJ McCarthy. He gets dots, he gets master tech, he gets gambit, one of the best in the game. Running back, you could throw angry runs, you could throw tank in the top abilities as well if you can add those on your players. You want to put them in there. Everybody on our defense basically has Avalanche and Enforce Supreme, so if you're getting tackled and you don't have Truz or something like that, or playing on conservative to help your fumble chance be lower, you're going to fumble every time the hit stick you. So it's actually pretty fun using it. I don't like it being used against me, obviously, but it happens and it's end game, so it is fun on defense to have Avalanche. And then we do have universal coverage on our top 2 corners along with a safety. The others get knockouts. They don't all get universal. I could buy guys that everybody gets universal, Avalanche and Force Supreme, but I'm trying to save my coins for rookie premieres. We have Colossus on our D line, D tackle, left end, right end, and then our middle guys here all get Avalanche as well, as I stated before. So we use these on our own team. I'm not just giving you some random information, guys. These abilities actually work. Let me know if I missed any. As I said before, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. And that's it for us today. So we'll catch you in the next video.